Hello and welcome to a quick introduction to dog breeds. This is a quick trip through all the good boys and how to choose the best boy for you and your family's needs. So first off, let's talk about different federal agencies that use doggos. We have the fire department, followed by the police department. The CIA uses doggos for deep sea operations, and the NFL, when their players are not performing well, they'll throw in a doggo to help save the day. The military also uses dogs. The Army uses dogs, as does the Navy. The Air Force loves sending dogs in the air because they smell missiles really, really well, and so does the Space Force for different needs that they have up for their opposable thumbs. There are types of demonic dogs, and these are dogs that I would suggest avoiding. First off, we have dogs that have a lot of self-hatred and self-loathing, and they don't know how to express this or deal with this struggle in their life in a healthy way, and this comes across in a lot of negative interactions. They actually growl and bark and bite pretty much everybody they interact with, even their owner or the one who feeds them. So if you want to not have any fun with a dog, get a demonic dog like this. Second off, we have demonic dogs that all they do is bark and shed. They don't really add any more value than that. They just bark and shed, and that's it. So if you're in the mood to not enjoy your animal, get this one. Third off, we have what's called the Spidocus dogicus. This is a rare breed. You have to only get the purebred or else the spider legs don't come with it. And they're very scary at night, but they're a great boy during the day. Let's talk about ranking good boys, because there's definitely a ranking system that people need to understand. So first off, we have what's called a great boy, and these are the best boys out there. They're happy, they're smiling, and when you pet them, they're just pure bliss. Second up, we have such a good boy, and this is followed by from the great boy. Effectively, it's just a great boy, but not being petted at the current moment. Next up, we have good boy, and this is a dog who is in the distance, but not really being facetious or ugly or anything like that. Next up, we have I like your dog. And this is for dogs that, you need to be polite about because they're there, but you don't have to love them. Followed up, we have, well, I can tell that's a dog. And these are dogs that tend to have a struggle getting adopted from the shelters. And then last but not least is, well, I can tell that's a four-legged animal. And these dogs, they're a facetious bunch. I don't really understand why we call them dogs, but we do, so here we go. And reality is, I'm just kidding. All dogs are the best dogs. All dogs are great boys. All dogs are the best boys ever. Dogs are great and happy and fluffy and fun and cute and great. And all doggos are good doggos. Disclaimer, if your dog doesn't automatically love me when I meet it, it's demonically possessed and it doesn't count as a doggo. It's a demon. So that's not a good boy. Let's talk about the dog breeds that rhyme. We have the droopy droops, followed by the floop floopers, followed by the poopy paperinos. And the poopy paperinos are a little bit more work than the floop floopers, so just beware of that depending on what you want, what your needs are. Dogs have different hobbies, and this is important to understand before you get your dog. So some dogs love to go body sledding. Others play hide and seek with your other animals or your children. Some dogs love to go skydiving. Sometimes if you hear dogs barking and you don't know where, you can't find them, just look up. They're probably coming down on a parachute. Some dogs love to go deep sea diving, and other dogs love doing their taxes for their owners. So if you're not in the mood to hire a CPA, I'd suggest getting a tax doing dog. It'll really help you out around April. Where do the good boys come from? First off, great question. Nobody really asked me that, but I love how you asked that. So great question. They're not mammals. So psych, most people think they're mammals, but they're totally not. And here's the reason why. Ask yourself, why do dogs love digging? Why do dogs love sticks? And these are great questions. Thank you for asking. Dogs love sticks because it reminds them of their childhood. You actually plant dogs. You literally take a doggo and you plant it and you firmly pack soil and you allow naps, and then you have one of two options. To upgrade the iOS and charge the batteries, you say, good boy, in a high-pitched tone over and over. But to keep the current model that you have, you just need to pat on the head repeatedly and it'll multiply into the same model that you already existed with and planted in the first place. So yeah, that's where dogs actually come from. So overall, this is a pretty quick explanation of dogs in a nutshell. I hope that helped, and hopefully you can find the perfect dog for you and your family. Okay, good luck. Bye-bye.